Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast. Another match day watch along. We are live for the Manchester derby at Old Trafford. Obviously, we're covering it because it does affect the title race. It's the biggest game of the weekend as well in terms of outside of Arsenal, obviously. Winning on a Saturday lunchtime, but it is what it is on that side of things. But as I say, it does affect the title race, hence why we're here covering it today. Teams are up. The graphics are up. Team graphics are on my screen as we speak. I'd want Man United to do us a favour, but do they? I don't know. Michael Carrick back again, ex-legend, for until the end of the season at least. In terms of his back, I mean, Mbeumo's back from AFCON as well. Kobe Mainoo starting. Pep, I'm in trouble. I spend money. League-wise, since the new year started, not great. 3 games, 3 draws. But as I say, this is Man United. They've got an injury crisis, so they thought, oh no, we'll buy a defender. And instead of Palace going, we know you're desperate. We're gonna scam you for as much money as we can. 20 million quid, okay. And with that, it's all kicking off at Palace. The manager's basically quit, but he's not going to leave until the end of the season. Their star strikers basically said, "Come get me now. I'm a footballer. Get me out of here." It's dude, you don't laugh, you cry. Basically, if you're a Palace fan, or in this case, anyone but a Man City fan, basically. But I've just got to sort out the scoreboards quickly, so bear with me a sec. Whilst I sort out the badges and all that, so do that. Give me your thoughts on the scores as well, guys. As well, what do you want? What do you think will happen? That I have to do. And why is Anthony Taylor getting big games still? It's going to be a ball fest if I've seen one. See, we'll get us underway in a sec as well. And we're off. Man City's off. Bear with me. I will get the scoreboard up and ready and counting promptly. But we're underway. Please, United. Please, I'll do fucking anything. Please. Put these cocky, and they are cocky, arrogant, and they are arrogant, Man City fans in their fucking place. So most of them, not all, but most of them are, especially the social media side of things like YouTube. The arrogance is unbelievable. Well, we've been here before, but whilst buying the likes of Kobe, Mark Gay and Semenyo, it's unfair that Arsenal spend so much money and make us have to spend more money. You couldn't make it up. Right, I've got to do that. I've got to do the edit of that. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. So once that's in sync, we'll get that up and running. It's going to be interesting. Going back, obviously, because I've started late. So going back to early in the season, corresponding fixture basically at the Etihad. Obviously, there's emotions in that as well because the passing of Vicky Hatton had occurred literally in the early hours of the morning of that match day. So the emotions of that going down. From a Man City fan and Man City as a point of view, because he was a Man City fan himself. And yet the scoreboard, and obviously the scoreboard was it 3-0, would suggest it's a complete and utter demolition. But it was it was the weirdest Manchester derby because, as I say, taking out the equation of what happened to one of their own in the early hours of the day. Oh, almost a noggy. I'm saying that. I'm taking it as an almost a noggy because that could have. We've seen that happen. Ball comes in, defender throws the limb out, and deflects into the roof of the net because it keeps like, oh, what there? But yeah, it went 3. Basically, it was weird because there was no real dominance. But Man obviously Foden scored an early goal. Then it went, yeah. Then in the second half, United just repeated United this season under Almiron. Oh, off the crossbar. Slab it. It could be 1-0 United. Oh, you bastards. Back to the other game. Anyway, they go 3-0 up. It could have quite easily ended as 3-3 because City just went. Not they just went. They just stayed in the lane of where if a chance falls, they'll take it. If we don't, whatever. And United, if United were more clinical on the day, it would have been 3-3 from a 3-0 deficit. So I'm saying this is what I'm saying. And even now, we've been gone and Martin Carrick's there till the end of the season, and it's Old Trafford and City have a mixed. From what I can remember, they have a mixed bag of results in the years gone by at Old Trafford. It depends on. It just depends on what United turns up basically on the day. So yeah, and as I say, we're nearly 4 minutes in my end. And Bayern Slabbered hitting the crossbar from a set piece, by the way. So unlucky. This is one of the very rare opportunities you're going to see an Arsenal fan of my generation and older rooting for United, by the way, for a game. Very rare. But anything, if United take anything today from City ahead of our game later on this evening, fucking take it and run. Couldn't give a monkey's toss about what United do. Just want us to win our games. Yeah, but I get that and I agree with that. But the reason I'm saying if they can turn up and take something, it'd be great because then we can extend potentially like our buffer, our cushion later on today. Immediately as well, if that was to happen, City drop points, we extend today. Immediately, that sort of not completely silences, but quietens down the noise over Man City spending money and going, well, Arsenal are going to start cracking in their boots now. Scrappy again. This is like, I don't say just over 5 minutes into this game. It's the exact same replica of the first game. Neither team wants the ball. It's scrappy as anything. Semenyo, I think that is. Everyone's just like apparently afraid to tackle him, apart from Manu. Hi Pete, how you doing, by the way? If you hear drilling, by the way, it's the next door that side. Decided today to do some DIY by the sounds of it. There's even like one part. It's not even like one singular part. It's like he's constantly moving all over the house, basically, by the sounds of it. So do you hear drilling? That's beyond my control, and it's next door. A little bit of sad, so the atmosphere is like because the United fans need to do their bit, and I know they're down in the dumps, this, that, and the other. They are these days. It's a derby, and you've got another ex-legend has come back to steady the ship for the time being. Oh, it just needed a bit. The pace on the ball needed to be a bit more there in Bueno. Not saying he would have scored, but that would have been a chance there. Oh dear. That was a late call. Okay, linesman, that's a late call. That's what Bernardo says. It must have gone out. He'll never lie to us. It was old Johnny Woodgate and Steve Holland as well. having a chat already with Carrick, saying what the fuck we done here, why we took this job for 6 months. Oh dear. Oh, go on. Why is it me? Does Mbemo look a bit leggy? Like the burst of pace and energy he usually has isn't quite there yet. I know he's been at AFCON in Morocco, representing obviously Cameroon, obviously. So they got knocked out, but maybe jet lag's involved. But I don't know. I've just seen them sort of balls played to him at Brentford, and he's up. The thing there is a bit not at the races. That could be down that jet lag. I don't know, but we'll put it down to us, considering that when Cameron got knocked out, corner set. I think that's a corner setter, little setter, little annoying setter. Doku's taking the corner as well. Worst corner I've ever seen. I'm not even taking the piss, and that's being genuine. He looks like he's not. Even though the ball's over the top, he's running, but he's not. He's either holding back, or he's absolutely fucked with jet lag still. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Lay down. If it happens, I miss it. I'll look good anyway. Come on. To you too. Pete in the chat, all Vids. He's looking forward to later against Forest. No matter what happens in this game, obviously. Obviously, the usual suspects will be meet later on tonight with the. Obviously, got I think Dogu's out. He's not. I've been shot. Not Doku. I've been shot. And Matty Taylor, he's screaming, so he must be fouled. Yellow card. Let's have a look. That's not. It's a foul. It's not a booking, because Doku's. Oh, actually, no. I've seen the slow mo that angle. Okay, that's definitely a booking. Okay, take it back. Yeah, he's. If VAR don't get involved, he'd be a lucky boy. Seen that. And the first angle I saw was like, oh, come on. Every other angle I've seen since then, yeah, he's a lucky boy. He's not in red. We need big. Yeah, a big one. We obviously, no matter what, as I say, no matter what happens in this game, it needs to be we need to get out 3 points, goals galore, and get the confidence going. And actually, Saka, if you're watching this, or someone keep up to get to Saka, pass the fucking ball to Victor Moore. He's like, again, going by the replays, I'm sorry. I want you to do us a favour there. But he's lucky VAR haven't looked at that and gone for a red. I know Howard's a Man United fan, but come on. Again, his set pieces are so bad for City so far. But as I was saying, you've got myself, Liam, I think Catherine's going to be around. I'll double check her. I know she can't watch the game tomorrow because they're not shown. Oh, there's Vidic. Talking about later. Vidic is now sitting alongside Sir Alex. Catherine can't. Basically, anyone that's not living in the UK cannot watch the Women's FA Cup this season, it seems. Unless it's the final. They won't change the rules to the final, maybe. Being at Wembley. But yeah, seems like any overseas fans that want to watch the Women's FA Cup, you have to wait for the highlights. Oh my God, what you're doing, Kobe. Defend, you bastards. Defend. Keep defending. Not Kobe. Ahmed plays mixed up there. That's so bad for Ahmed. What is he playing at? He just stands it. Ahmed's a great player in terms of, great player. He's a good player, but he's got the potential to be great. He's got a good ceiling with him for his career. And I know he's young, but when you've made a mistake like that, you're part of a mistake in this instance, in that pass there. Don't start throwing a tantrum while your teammates are in front of the bus by your dodgy pass. Pass it. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Looking forward to Brentford later. Come on, the bees. And that's something we've got to talk about. That's mad. As we speak, before kickoff today, Brentford are 5th in the league. 5th in the league. We, including myself, most of us had Brentford for relegation fodder basically this year. That basically how Wolves have been this season for the majority. We had them like that because of manager, some players are leaving. They're 5th in the league. They're technically in the Champions League spot. What are you doing? You need to chill your boots. I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know my goal was a ref. So we're kind of going to get it screwed. If no matter what happens in this game, if City win, we're going to get screwed. By Oliver, because he'd be like, I'm going to pay what I have to. If City drop points, he's going to try and screw us, isn't he? Look, he did last year. Was it this time? Was it this time last year, or just a slightly bit further down the line? Away to Wolves, sending off Lewis Skelly for what was a bookable offence. Gave him a straight red. It's like, no, they're supposed to say that, but yeah, purchase against your ownership. Yeah, I warned you guys when Bodie and the gang came along. I said on here, and I've said to yourself and Gavin, other Chelsea, yourself and Gavin here, multiple other Chelsea fans off air, on socials and all that I know of from like 20 odd years, for fuck's sake. I've known for 20 odd years from school and college and this, that, and the other. I warned you all. American owners, what they're like, what their mindset is. And even most recently, the basis of your project in terms of Project Youth, getting young, exciting, up and coming, and raising them up to a level, and if they stay, they stay. If they don't, make a profit and all that crap. That side of things is what we used to do. The only difference is we didn't do that. We didn't go young and upcoming with the manager, and we didn't give 7-year, 8-year contracts to the players on extortionate bloody wages. So, like you saw what we did when we moved to the Emirates from 06 onwards, basically until like the latter stages of the Wenger time and the Wenger era, and Emery's brief stint in that era. You've seen what we did. You've gone, we can do that. We're going to make it even better and go one further. Another year, Luke Shaw's book now. Oh, this is getting stupid and heated. Stupid and heated in the sense of challengers going flying in now, and we're getting brawls in the middle of the pitch, basically. I need to see a replay of that. All I've seen is a fucking. I don't know who's it gone down. Who's it's gone? Is it Foden? Dogan. So for me, that's a free kick on Dogan in the first place. And who was it that took the frustration? Is it Rico Lewis they took it out on? No. Well, it's Rodri they've taken out. Oh, Luke Shaw goes through. Luke Shaw going through Rodri like he wants to hurt him really, really badly, and put him back on the old medical bench. I know it's, again, as I said, it's a free kick on Dogu in the first place, and that the situation we just saw doesn't then go on to happen. But these are grown-ass men, for fuck's sake. Like, yeah, it's early in the game still. It's 0-0. Yeah, the decision there hasn't gone your way. Don't go rushing in 2 seconds later and try and get yourself sent off. It's amazing how City got the free kick and then United ended up with the ball straight away, basically, afterwards. No one actually wants to attack in this game, really. United are trying a bit, wanting to see, but I mean, what the hell is that? We all know what needs to change, but we have no control, just a voice, but support groups have voiced it. Well, again, with the Conkeys, for up till things started improving on the pitch, with the players, with the manager, in terms of Arteta and that, and they back to this, that, and the other, where we are now. Even then, there's still discontent towards Cronkies because why didn't you do this sooner? Also, other things, we just don't agree with the ownership and how, in terms of away from the club and all that. But again, your ownership have seen what the Cronkies initially are doing when they were part owners and gone, well, we're full owners, we're going to do that and 10 times it. Or we're going to do one thing Arsenal couldn't do and show it works. The thing is, because the other thing is with you guys, that as much as you're going to protest, it will fall on deaf ears to an extent. You'll get the media coverage and all that, but it will fall on deaf ears to an extent towards from the owner side of things. How the takeover actually happened in the first place. And the fact they've at the bare minimum they've got to do 10 years as owners of Chelsea. Here we go, go on, Slabhead, knock him out, knock out the little Portuguese prick. Are you disappointed with the guy? I think he's forced out. Because it's well known, he was happy to see his contract down because obviously it's financially better for him to see his contract run down and leave on a free because he gets all the finances come his way, basically, instead of going partly towards him. And then he's obviously Palace and all this, that, and the other. Most of it goes towards him if he was a free agent. And the fact he's been so vocal about it, and they're so close to getting 35 mil on deadline day, Palace. But even since, it's well known that he was happy to just run down the contract. He wasn't going to force the move in this month and all that. I think Man City have come in with a bid, as we've seen. And Palace have gone, no, sorry, Mark, we need to make some money out of you. We can't afford to lose you for nothing, so we're going to sell you. Even if it doesn't affect us going forward for the season and beyond. Bye-bye. And they've forced him out. I don't think and obviously he's having to go, okay, cool. It's an upgrade either which way for him, but I think he wanted the free agent side of things. Yeah, bastard it. Again, United actually carving more chances out here. Just Donnarumma's either hit the crossbar or Donnarumma make a great save there now on the counter here. But I think it's forced. I think the reason why I say that as well is because of how events have been unfolded at Palace since the news broke yesterday. In terms of Glasner going, basically in the press conference going, I'm not going to be, because they asked him about his contract situation. He said, I'm not going to be here. After being coy for weeks on end, he's gone, not going to be here. I'm out. End of season, I'm done. I'm not going to renew my contract. They've known this since October. We agreed to keep it within house. And I think with what has gone on beyond the scenes in terms of making this deal happen to go to City so they got some money from Mark. Glasner's gone, no, fuck it. I'm making it public. I'm out of here. Bye. And then a few hours later, you've then got Mateta basically doing come and get me now, please. Like now. I think Palace are in big trouble going forward. Big trouble. I think Glasner said Glasner warned Palace way in advance. Back in the summer, if Mark goes, I'm gone. He almost quit on deadline day. They were, oh, fuck no. We can't get no one. Please come back, Mark. Sorry. And then he's just gone. And as I say, he's been since then happy. He's been professional. He hasn't kicked off from the public point of view. He hasn't been kicking off. He's been going out, leading the team out, getting goals, getting results here and there, leading the club in Europe. Speaking to the Palace fans last week, and they got knocked out the FA Cup as holders to the lowest ranked team in the competition. He's done all the stuff you expect a captain to do, and more, a player in general to do anyway. I have to say, I think the fact that he was happy just to run down his contract, he wasn't forcing no move. Palace have forced him out. They've gone, no, we need to make some money of it. We're not gonna let you go for nothing. Even that, we need to make some pure profit on you. Off you go. Even if it is 20 mil plus a few add-ons. 25 million. Yeah, that's like 3 million add-ons. 25 million, sorry. Plus 3 mil add-ons. Well, again, and as you'll know, because we've been able to discuss this on here over the last few weeks. Yeah, would he have taken on Arsenal? Of course he would have done. Would it have provided strength and even more strength and competition to our squad depth in defence? Massively. But look, it is what it is. Look, we can't get everyone we want, sadly. Yeah. And once everyone's back at City, let's see how many minutes Mark gets then. Newcastle play well and City end up winning game. Are you about the Carabao Cup? That game was crap. But we went for the goals. That should be 0-0. Neither team really tried. It's just that City had a couple of opportunities and they took them in the moment. There's a virus sickness. Yeah, I can believe that. In the sense of there's a virus sickness bug been going around London since just before Christmas. Like people I know, be often got up dog walks and all that, dog walking, or they like all picking up fucking virus and bugs and this, that, and the other. Take him out. Well done, Foden. Give it to Casemiro. But hold the ball, Dogu. Don't. Okay, you got a throw. You got lucky there. You got a throw in. Oh dear. Fewest touches in the match. Erling Haaland with 4. Mbeumo, Ahmed, Lamens, and Casemiro with 5, respectively. That's the bit of a pointless stat when it's 0-0 in the first half. If it's like 0-0 in the 90th minute or something like that, or they're losing 1-0 or whatever, 90th minute, and that's still a stat, then that's what you put up. You've got COVID for oh bloody hell. Hopefully it's not too bad, whatever strain you've got, and obviously you recover fully and quick as possible, basically. Well, Midlands Derby. That's going to be interesting later then, considering it seems like Coventry want to fucking make things interesting and throw things away in the last few weeks. And then they've got fucking Ipswich literally on their tails. I really hope I want again, because of my age and all that. I remember when Coventry was in the Premier League for a few years back in the day. It's been so long, and everything that club and fan, especially the fan base, have been through since they got relegated from the Premier League to the Championship, and everything that's unfolded from that day onwards to where they to the point where they now own the stadium again. They're not having to travel to fucking Northampton and things like that to play their home games nowadays. It would be nice to see them back in the Premier League, but they can't just go. They can't do a Leicester and go from a couple of years back where it was like, we're going to walk it for the first half and then we're going to make it interesting in the second half and drop points when we shouldn't be dropping points and take it right down to the final day and things like that. Pass the ball, Ahmed, for crying out loud. What was Pembuemo? Give me strength, man. Good ball in, and eventually when the ball was played in, it was a good ball in. It's 1-0 already. Okay, now. Is Frank Lampard bottling it with his commentary side? That'll be 4 games on the bounce. They haven't won, by the way. If Coventry don't win today, I believe that's 4 games. It's 4 or 5 games on the bounce in the league. They wouldn't have won then. Oh. I mean, it gets a what? So there's a quick VAR check for handball against Skosnikov, but because as the ball comes in, and that, as I said, the armoured ball, it does hit off his bare skin arm, but it's literally down to his body, close proximity from glancing off of Mbremo's head. Is literally on, like they're literally next to each other, for fuck's sake. So that's what's got him out of jail there. If there was a little bit more distance between him and Mbremo, and that his arm, even if his arm was there, that would go out the window, and it would have been a Man United penalty there. Hold it. Just wait to get some support. Get some support. Wait. Don't do that. You fucking idiot, Ahmed. The Ivory Coast Messi, apparently, according to some people in the United fan base. Are they taking the piss? Hi, Catherine. How you doing? You ain't missed much, as you can see by the score, but you ain't missed much. United have come closest of the 2 teams in terms of the score so far. Maguire in the first, was it 5 minutes, hit the crossbar from a set piece. That's the closest we've come to a goal. So far, anyway. Goal kick, I'm assuming we're throwing that. Oh. I'm sorry, it just feels weird. I said it before. It just feels weird. The biggest game of the weekend in the Premier League, biggest Premier League game of this weekend, the Manchester Derby, is a 12:30 kickoff on a Saturday. And when you see the Super Sunday games that are playing tomorrow on Sky, you're thinking, what the? Basically. Ipswich, as I say, Ipswich have come from mid-table all the way. They're literally like 5, 6 points, something like that, between Ipswich and Coventry now. Middlesbrough still floating in between. They're in third and they're floating. They're there still. Fucking hell, say, give us something. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, go on. That's got to be offside anyway. Why did Bruno not go for a shot there? Even Bowen's either go for a shot or give it to me quicker, you bastard. Yeah, I was saying about that a few years touches, and I was saying now when that came from our end, like, why bring that up now at the time of 20 minutes into a game If it's like 90th minute 0-0 or 90th minute you're 1-0 down, that comes up. Okay, it gets a bit of lob him, go. Yes, please be onside. Oh, for fuck's sake! They've got to go to VAR because the ball's in there. Fuck's sake! I swear to God, if he's cleared daylight offside, the official needs to go fuck himself. Put the flag. If he's clearing daylight, put the flag up, you idiot. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, that's quite tight. I think he's off. Going from the angle they're showing us. I think he's. I go from the angle that one angle they've given us. He looks off still. I think it could be close. He's signaling to put the lines in. They're putting the lines in. No, I'd rather that. But no. Did that? Oh, don't look like it's been given. There we go. Offside. Oh, yeah, okay. Off. Yeah, okay. But if he had been onside and he'd done what he'd done, still, to be fair to United, they would have deserved it. They have been the better team. They have been carving. I keep saying they're carving out the chances so far. It's like City are biding their time. Ahmed got a bit excited, Pete. Bit too excited. But yeah, again, showing that City's defence frailties and all that, they can, onside or not, in this case offside, they can be got at. They make mistakes. Like fucking Bruno, 2 minutes prior to that, had a opportunity, doesn't get the ball out quick enough, and it wasn't a smooth pass either to Mbemo, which otherwise on another day they get punished for that as well. You can go on there. What I mean, a semi-automatic offside. That's what they use, but they still use it. Semi-automatic's mainly used for Premier League, which they did use. He does that. It's saying we're just checking now in terms of that. We're putting them things in place and all that. But it seems like the Carbo Cup, they're still using the line stuff, the ruler and the thickness of the lines and this, that, and the other. For me at this point, if you've introduced a semi-automatic system to the Premier League, you may as well use it for the FA Cup and Carbo Cup as well. In. I swear to God, oh my God, get out of the way, fuck off. Oh my God, thank God for that. Off the line, fuck off, go away. That would have been so unjustified if City had scored from that. That would have been so unjustified. That's where United players need to communicate more set pieces and actually go fucking get it. Don't wait till the last second and then fucking don't communicate the same either way. And then when you go to get it, you get your head kicked in. Why Dallo so far away from Darku, for fuck's sake? That's it, yeah, nothing. There's something else with the thick lines. Can we fucking defend United, please? Fucking hell. If we're not let City have some hope before half time, that'd be fantastic. I'm not liking this. Luke, you need to be fucking careful, mate. You're in yellow. One sec, Kevin. I'll get that a sec. Get rid of this ball. It's who fit at this point. I don't care. Are you surprised Chelsea have beaten Palestrina at home in the Women's FA Cup? No, not really. I have tickets to the Paphos game, and only reason I'm going is because my birthday next Wednesday. Other than that, this club isn't getting any money off me. Fair enough. Plus, you get to see David Luiz, isn't it? One of your legends back at the bridge as well. Egypt in the third place game today in 3 hours, just about. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Egypt versus Nigeria, isn't it? Nigeria decided to in the penalty shootout. Worst penalty ever, by the way, in that shootout. Keeper literally goes to one side of the goal for the way it's saying, goes to the right. Either way, he goes to one side of the goal, just stands there, and the penalty taker just hits it at him. He couldn't make it up. Defend for fuck's sake. Giving City too much of the ball and too much respect now, giving him space to do whatever they want. Mini Bright score, bloody hell. I'm more shocked that he's even playing this season. Because I've barely seen him play this season, that's my point anyway. Sam Kerr and Gorillo penalty. Again, it's FA Cup weekend for the women, yeah? And you've got one game on Thursday night, one game last night, where West Ham won with a clean sheet, which is mad. Got two games today, and everyone else plays tomorrow. Yeah, so did we. Comes out, giving it the I admire Declan Rice, Arsenal. She's an Arsenal fan as well. Oh God, be onside. You better be onside. You better be onside. Score. Please score. Please be counting. Please be counting. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, for the love of days. Again, I swear, if he's offside again, I'm going to deck him in the head. Why did that go up so fucking late? Again, if he is clearly offside and that's gone up like 10 years later, I'm going to be pissed off. Oh, he's off. Come on, even like Gary Neville's like, this is tight, yeah, but he's off. Come on, he's off. Let's be brutally honest, he's off. Not clear daylight, but he's from the angle we're seeing. Fuck's sake. You can see it against so much luck today. I'll drop it at half time then. Let's get to half time first. Well, see if it counts first. He's saying to deserve it, but see if it counts. He's off. Yeah, he's off. He is off. Unless they're going to count Ake's arm and play him on. Yeah. I'm celebrating for City. I wasn't celebrating United for United. I was celebrating the fact that City were conceding. Difference for the greater good. Oh dear. Yeah, exactly. It got that feeling, hasn't it, Pete? Now, with United being the better team, carving out all those opportunities. Yes, both goals they've scored 2 goals, both been offside, and all that. But he's got that feeling from that point. Then he has got that feeling of sitting in a nick it, basic sort of thing. Basically, Goldbridge standing in his bed. What? You're not telling me Mark Goldbridge is doing a live watch along in his bed? Come on, United, you bastards! Of course they will. Whoa. Oh, go on, Dada, go on. Oh, just let it go to Mbemo there. Come on. They'll choose next. Again, United aren't doing too bad this week. So far in this game, sorry. But of course, it's Arsenal Man United at the Emirates. Michael Carrick, ex-Tottenham player, and obviously ex-United as well. He knows what it's all about, the whole rivalry as well. We should beat them still. We should be beating them. It's just we've got to get our results, obviously, later on tonight, no matter what. Midweek, do what we've got to do against Inter. Midweek? I think so. I don't know who's fucking coming, who's coming where, to and where. No, he would be this first off. Oh, fair enough. I'm going to say, that's a first. To stand out and to watch along football community, whatever you call it. Well, I'm going to do it live from my bed. By the way, I don't know if you got anyone that's not you turned the game on or nothing, but here, obviously here in the UK, remember when the Northland Derby when they did that 15-minute YouTube video in the box? We had that. I think there are 4 Arsenal fans, and then 4, and the other 4 Tottenham fans in a room cut off from the game itself, and there's something else. I had no idea. They're doing it again for this game, and because of who certain fans from City they've picked out for this that I've seen before kickoff, I kind of want City to lose. I kind of do, but just because it make it even sweeter on that side of things as well. But the main reason I want them to lose is because obviously it affects us in the title race. 2 minutes injury time, okay. Fucking dog's up. Asleep. Yep, dog's asleep now. Oh, NFL playoffs, 49ers versus Seahawks later on tonight. Tomorrow, I got Texans versus the Patriots, Rams versus Bears. And obviously Super Bowl itself on the Sunday, the 8th of February. Two new Ipswich. Ooh. See, I want Ipswich to come back up, and this time make a proper go of it and try and stay in the league properly. They're going to do a night to go up, down for a couple of years. That's going to piss me off. Again, I said about Coventry. I said that already. It seems like Christmas came and they decided, no, we're going to make it interesting now. We're going to actually be shit and not win games. There's got to be a yellow to Rodri. Come on, you're not booked one. You have not booked one City player to this point. You've got shown. There we go. Apologies for that. I'm phlegm my throat. When there's a foul, Maguire gets fouled and it's a free kick to them. To City, sorry. And that's half-time whistle, guys. Instead of free kick being taken, it's half-time whistle. Let's have a look. Who does what? Oh, come on, that's not a foul. Fucking, they're coming. Is it coming together between the two of them? It's not a foul. Bristol, City, Stoke, Preston, all in contention. Oh, in and around the playoffs, aren't they? Yeah. So far, though, from a United point of view, Haaland's knocks it down. You've got to be mind games. He's back up now. From a United point of view, from their point of view, it's obviously been a good first half performance from them. Should be winning. They've been the better team of the two. And they should be disappointed in not winning, basically, as I say. But at the same time, be happy that in terms of the performance, in terms of that actually are turning up today. Just carry on now. Take 15, go again. Let's just get a link for Catherine. 1 sec. So, Rudy, I don't think I saw you on first leg, in terms of the first leg, I think, in terms of the stream. Obviously, it's 3-2. You lost 3-2. Do you think that's it for you now? Too much for you to sort of turn it around and cause an upset in the second leg, or do you think you still have hope? There we go. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Well, fair enough. I think in one sense you've got to be thankful you won't play not for the second leg. If we'd won the first leg 3-0, 3-1 like it should have been, or we hadn't, and as by saying that we hadn't given up the opportunities, and i.e. the goals that you scored. As I say, it's like 3-0 or 3-1. I think Kepa it would definitely start in that game. But the fact it's 3-2, it's close. He's going to hit. Mikel will go full strength, including the goalkeeper, just to see out the result. Because obviously, coming to the final, assuming we don't fuck this up in the second leg, come the final against City, assuming they don't fuck up against Newcastle in the second leg, it was asked, assuming City, he's going to go full strength, including David. That includes David Raya in goal. Kepa will be on the bench for the final. The next time we see Kepa will be. He'll play again this season. Obviously, he'll play against Wigan. Oh, there's old Liam. Kepa will play against Wigan. He'll play the last game of the Champions League league fixture thing, we're going to call it. Our last time, after the last game match day home, last match day is at home as well. So he'll play against them. He'll play that as well. He'll play that, and depending on getting past Wigan. Touch wood. Depending on if we get in the fifth round, will depend on the night. Will tell us basically, get the words out, if Kepa plays further on this season or not. I wonder if when the occasions gets to you though, it's been a while since playing in the final. It'll be in the final. We haven't played it there in the final since we beat you in 2020, August. My brother's birthday, August 2nd, 2020. Haven't been back there since, so sadly. But we've got a good record. I know the squad's evolved since then. It's a majorly different squad to that from 6 years ago, nearly. It's 5.5 at this point, 5.5 years ago. I don't think it will get to him. I think there's just that hunger. The hunger's there now. The determination to want to get over the fucking line, get their hand something, and push on. is there. It's just obviously we will be playing a juggernaut of Man City. It's what it is. This would be at least, I'm not just saying it because it potentially would be Arsenal Man City, but at least it would be a decent fucking final. You'd think anyway. The last few years, I think maybe longer than that actually, League Cup finals have been really one-sided. Like one team just turns up, the other one just like they're there but they're not there, sort of thing. I think he can play all the mind games he wants, Liam. Let him leave him. If it gets him through the season now, as long as we do our job on the pitch, we do what we do. I mean, Catherine in one sec. There's Catherine. Liam, if you want to pop on at any point for this thing as well, let me know. I know you'll be on later, but if you want to pop on for this, maybe wait till full time. Let me know, and I'll send you the link later. Then.
Morning, everyone.
Hi, Catherine. How you doing?
Tired. Woke up for this shit. Actually, not really, but just happened to be awake, and you aren't getting my face right now because, man, I look like something special. But you will. I'm gonna. I feel like I gotta do this. I'm gonna see if that changes.
Oh my god!
It was the one picture that
the ego has
on my computer, so I have a few others, but it's the one face picture that I have saved on my laptop.
Liam's currently loving seeing that. Now he's in the chat now, typing away. Screenshot that, send it into the group chat.
Oh god, this is actually United have had the chances, and the fact that they're able to hold off Haaland and limit his touches blows my mind. But then again, Haaland didn't even have that many touches in one half of a game in which City scored 10 goals. He didn't even get a goal. He didn't get an assist. He had 0 goal involvements. This seems to be a City trend right now. And I'd have to go back and really look at like all of the City games in the mid spot of the season, because we would be expecting Haaland to be increasing his goal count, not having no goal involvements. So, not that I'm complaining. It's just an interesting little tidbit that he went. Oh, all right, let me see. He had 2 goals and assists against West Ham. Did nothing in 90 minutes against Forest. Nothing in 90 minutes against Sunderland. Played 90 minutes for Chelsea in the Chelsea game, but didn't do anything. Got a goal against Brighton, and his goal was a penalty. And then 45 minutes in nothing against Exeter, and 90 minutes against Newcastle. Absolute blank.
Yeah.
Coming from the guy that's sitting almost joint top scorer. He's sitting at 20 goals. Thiago's sitting at 16.
Yeah.
And then there's Semenyo, who's sitting at 10. That's your next.
Next player
2016,
line,
10, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8. And then a whole bunch of 7s, a whole bunch of 6. And Trossard is at 5, is 24th. I think that's the first Arsenal player, yeah. So the fact that I looked at it, at some of his blank games. He's essentially to put this in terms of Arsenal for people that don't watch the City games. He is being treated like Victor Gyökeres right now and not getting service and getting touches on the ball. That's what it's coming down to. Like, he's not doing anything off the ball to drive his stats up or anything, to try and create spaces and like getting clearing the field out so that a goal can be scored. He's not doing that. It's just either trying to make runs and not getting service, or making runs and getting service, but it's not the greatest, so it gets taken away. So it's an interesting thing that's happening with him right now. And I am so glad that I do not have him as my FPL captain.
No. Same here. Saka's
I haven't had him as my captain for a little while. I have high hopes for Brentford today, and I have Thiago as my captain.
I keep forgetting to bring him in. I'll bring him in this week. I don't do it. Even this week, I'll do it.
The only I saw good old Smuggles tweet the other day, yesterday, saying gotta redo FPL, but can't without any more free transfers with Mark Guehi and Antoine Semenyo moving to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I'm over here looking at mine. I'm like, wait, I only have one City player. Maybe I have two, and it might be Haaland and Donnarumma. Yeah, I have Haaland and Donnarumma. And then I do have Guehi. But he's on my bench. He's still marked as a Palace player in FPL.
Yeah, because it's not official yet. I think it's rumored this morning that it's medical tomorrow.
So it's not like he's going to be playing.
But yeah, he's not playing this week. So because he was in my team. I've had to take him out of my team completely for this week, just because, as I say, points wise, I'm getting nothing for him. He won't be playing at all.
I had I don't know who did I have last week in my team. I took out someone last week. Oh, I took out Phil Foden. Phil Foden was doing absolute jack shit for me last week.
Yeah.
And so I swapped him out for transferred him out for Tielemans. And then I would rather bring in a midfielder than bring in a defender for Michael Keane, who's on a one game or multi-game suspension, whatever it is. Yeah. At least for this week. For this week, I would have rather brought in a midfielder than bringing in a defender. Because that's what I hate. Like, you can only make one free transfer, when most of the times it's like if you're making a big substitution or a big transfer out, you might want to spread that wealth against some higher value targets in a different, like if I were to transfer out Haaland, I would want to like bring in a higher marked midfielder or defender, which I can't do if I only have one transfer and it's only forward for forward and all of that garbage. So yeah, I have Haaland and Thiago, and then my other forward is Bowen, but he's on my bench. And then I have all five in my midfield, and then I have a back three because I have Guehi on my bench and Keane on my bench.
Fair enough. Oh, pardon me.
Racy for an ultra? Michelob Ultra. Superior is worth playing for. We are in no way sponsored by Michelob Ultra. I think all light beer is just piss water.
Yeah, for me, I'm not usually fussy with things, but all Shirk is coming on, and O'Reilly. Who's going? Foden's been hooked, and the youngster back, and Alini, number 68.
I was like, please don't be Semenyo. Please don't be Semenyo. Please don't be Semenyo.
The amount of people after the last week have put so many in their team probably and gone, please don't take them off.
No, I have him in my draft team, my fantasy draft team. I have him as the challenge of the week. I have him in that team. They're doing the playmaker. We're at kickoff. So just don't take him off.
And we're off for the second half.
Is it too much to ask for 3 goals in the second half? By any in total, just like a total of three goals in this half.
As long as 2 of them go to United, I'll be happy.
I mean, if it goes, I think my prediction on Thursday was a 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh, go! Oh! There were three United players that could have got all they needed.
Oh my days, just seen it. Oh my god.
Xerxes might have been off, so probably not him. Or no, that's Dorgu.
Bremis just looks knackered. He doesn't look at the races at all. Like a jet lag. The fact he's gone deep with Cameroon. They've gone out and they've got to quarterfinals or whatever it was. But he's just come back and he's absolutely shattered. He doesn't have that bite, basically, to go and throw himself at balls like that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's a late call, ref.
Yeah.
How much advice do you want to give him? Are you around late as well? I forgot to ask you that.
Yeah, I'll be around. And after this game, I'm gonna go do my shopping. Which probably won't take long because I don't think I actually need that much. Plus, I think it probably would be a good thing for me to actually get out of my apartment today. I left my unit yesterday to take the trash out, but I haven't, and that was maybe 2 minutes. But I mean, it's absolute garbage out right now. Like they're shoveling the sidewalk, but I can hear how much ice they have built up underneath it. So it's not gonna be the prettiest of drives. And mind you, I'm going maybe a half mile away to the store.
Tall bloke.
Oh. Come on. I would really like to know what some of these commentators or how they come up with some of the absolute crap that comes out of their mouth. I mean, like some of it is like, happening in the game. Of all the players on the pitch, Holland is the one with the least touches so far after 30 minutes. At least I don't live in Montreal. No, I live in Michigan, where the entirety of Lake Michigan dictates what type of snow and how bad it's going to be. We call it the good old lake effect, which I don't know if you've seen any of these, but there's the accent guy or Jason Jack, or I don't know, J and J's. They're 2 Brits who have come over to America, and right now they're currently touring Michigan. and they started off in Saugatuck, or no, South Haven. Then they went to Saugatuck, which they pronounced Saugatuck, so they didn't know how to say it. And then they went up to Grand Rapids. Now they're in Traverse City. So they're going a lot more north, but still along the coast of Lake Michigan right now. But it blew their minds that they didn't realize like how big Lake Michigan was, and that there are 5 Great Lakes, and Lake Superior is like essentially the lake of death. I mean, because it's so cold up there, but there's so many boats that have tried to travel that lake and that have not made it back to shore. And like some lakes around here, we can clearly see from back to front. We can see the entirety of the lake standing on the shore. Lake Michigan, you can't even see it, see across it. There are on. It's actually really cool because on certain days, on super clear still water days, usually at night. If you're in Saugatuck or Holland, you can look across the lake and you can see Chicago, which from where I'm at is a 3.5 hour drive. But you can see across it, and people with the super high quality cameras and great cameras, they'll take pictures of it, and because you'll see the Chicago skyline lit up, and you'll see, kind of figure out which like what some of the skyscrapers are. It's really cool, but it happens maybe once or twice a year. Definitely not in the winter. But I don't know. It's one of those things. I think Michigan is one of the greatest states out there. Probably biased because I live there. Probably you saying that like London is the greatest city in England, or whatever city you grew up in. The greater London area is the best area in England.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, you're just a little biased on where you grew up, so it's like.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because that's what I was just say. You can say you grew up there. You know the area more than any others. Like, yeah.
I mean, I would say that West Michigan is the coolest. That's the Lake Michigan side. The Lake Huron side, mind you, I have traveled, and like Lake Michigan has like proper beaches. They've got the sand. There's lighthouses everywhere, but you go to the east side of the state along Lake Huron. Those beaches are not. It's not sand. It's like small rocks and larger rocks, and like you need to be like wearing shoes as you walk that coastline. But I don't know. The east side of the state, you do have the easy escape of going to Canada there if you're around the Detroit area. Is Michigan near Kansas? No. Or Washington? No. Michigan is considered the Midwest. We're close to Pennsylvania and New York. I think Kansas is 3 states south and a state west. Good save there. To get to Kansas, I would have to probably go through Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and then I'd get to Kansas. Which so kind of three states southwest, and then I'd get to Kansas. If I was driving, if I was flying, I would probably hit only 3 states. Go through, essentially fly over 2 states and then land in Kansas. Or just I would end up landing in Kansas City, Missouri, and then driving across the state line to Kansas City, Kansas.
Okay.
Make sense. Because Kansas City Chiefs, they play in Kansas City, Missouri, but I think they're technically supposed to be based out of Kansas. And they are building a new stadium using taxpayer dollars to move the stadium to Kansas instead of Missouri, but then like any of the revenue and everything that's being built from the stadium, it's not really going to be benefiting the taxpayers that are paying for the stadium from like the third or fourth richest NFL ownership group. So
Okay.
that's causing a bit of a stink, probably more so around there. But I mean, it's not directly affecting me, and I could honestly give two shits about the Chiefs. I've never really been a fan of them, or really any of their players. I think, I grew up in the Tom Brady Patriots era.
Hmm.
Then you have, the comparisons of, Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. Like that's the greatest quarterback tight end duo ever, which it is, and it still is. But then you have everyone, all the more like recent commentators and fans being like, "There's no way that they could be better than Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Like they're the best ever." No, they aren't. But you keep doing you.
That's reasons.
The fact that Rob Gronkowski retired, United on the attack, but Sesko gets fouled by Doku from behind. I don't think a yellow's given out. Or Dallo. Can't tell, these too far away. But the fact that Rob Gronkowski retired, this is going to be offside. They were trying to do a quick free kick, and Bruno, why would you pass the ball then? Oh my God. Rob Gronkowski retired. Tom Brady then, as a Patriot. I think a year or two later, Tom Brady moved to Tampa Bay and was then playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Don't pass it to him. He's offside. There you go. Across the field. Rob has said live on air.
Yeah,
go on. Oh, what a save. Shoot. What are you trying to little do? Oh, Casemiro, dude. Rob had said live on air at one point.
Try to be. Yeah.
If Tom asks me to come play in Tampa Bay with him, I will. And guess what? Tom Brady got a retired tight end to unretire himself. And then they won another Super Bowl.
Yeah. But again, the whole Kelce Mahomes thing, that's recency bias from the media point of view because of what they've done to the last 3 years, sorry, in terms of winning the Super Bowl. Not going to do it this year, thankfully.
I think. All right. So on this Casemiro little like.
He tries to be a bit clever.
Tries to be a little bit cheeky with it, but he needed to get like a little bit more power on that to get it up just that little bit higher, because I don't think Donnarumma's leg was going to be going up that much higher. I know that keepers are fairly flexible to extend their legs up like that, but he's not a gymnast.
I low-key live in Boston or Foxborough, Catherine. Just everybody.
Nice. I want to visit for more than just a 8th grade field trip.
And to your question earlier, they still Cronky's still own Colorado Rapids. They've not relinquished any power or any control of any of the franchises they own in the States.
Where is the Colorado Rapids? Like, or let me rephrase that. What sport are they?
I think it's their football team in America, as in soccer.
MLS?
I don't think they're in MLS. I've never seen them in them. I don't know.
I'm looking it up.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, it is some form of MLS.
Okay.
Oh wait, what? Rob Holding plays for them.
Yeah. I just joined recently because Palace didn't work out, and then he went Sheffield for a brief period. Sheffield United, sorry. And I only know about Holding because Arsenal Twitter spoke about it, and he went there. But yeah, so what was it they own? So Denver Nuggets, LA Rams, Arsenal, Colorado Rapids, and there's someone else they own, an ice hockey team. Rams.
Yeah, the LA Rams.
LA Rams. I'm saying that there's an ice hockey team they own, don't they?
All right, let's see. KSC.
I swear they've won a Stanley recently as well.
Rams, Nugget. So NFL Rams, NBA Nuggets, NHL Colorado Avalanche, Premier League Arsenal, MLS Colorado Rapids, NLL's Colorado Mammoth, which is a lacrosse team. And then, so they own those teams, and then they have other holdings in Arsenal Women's.
Yeah.
They do have investments in esports, including teams like the Los Angeles Gladiators and the Colorado Gorillas, but gorillas as in like guerrilla warfare gorilla.
Yeah.
That's how they have it spelled. So kind of funny. We're gonna. So
Zach Steffen about
like within each state, there's kind of, there's usually the, maybe not in each state, in the major sports team states, there are, in some cities there are lesser teams, so to speak, that feeder teams. There's a United player down in the box. So like Detroit is on the east side of the state.
Ooh.
Grand Rapids is on the west side. Grand Rapids has the Grand Rapids Griffins, which is a competitive, maybe professional or semi-professional hockey team. And the Detroit Red Wings will like kind of promote players up through that. It's kind of like the academy, but not academy aged people. So like it's kind of like a feeder club there. Well, there's a basketball team in Grand Rapids called the Grand Rapids Gold. And that feeds right in. That is the Denver Nuggets feeder, one of their feeder teams. So I kind of have some maybe potential KSC sports affiliate team 20 minutes away from where I live.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out why Donnarumma was having some great saves. United has just been unlucky with the offsides, but it's on them for not staying onside.
Yeah.
Let's see, 6 shots, 4 on target, compared to City's 6 shots, 1 on target. There have been 5 corners, 4 to City. Donnarumma has had to make 4 saves. And Harry Maguire is down. Is that him? No. Ugarte? No, it was Harry Maguire.
Yeah, it's Maguire. Yeah, basically the challenge.
The challenge on
Haaland. I think he's landed on him once. Let's have a look. Maybe it just landed. In terms of he's overstretched, and then walk it off.
His knee is bleeding a little bit. It looks like stud marks in the knee.
Studs. Yeah, Stud's got caught in it. Yeah. Oh bloody hell.
Yeah.
Stud's got caught basically.
All right, here's the free kick from City. Kind of shit. They just kind of lobbed it up. There we go. United on the counter. Come on. 3 against 2. 4 against 3. Come on. There we go. Yeah!
Please be onside, please. Come on!
If he's offside, it will really
Way
be
more.
VAR, but
Yes,
let's
what's a finish?
go.
What's a fucking finish? The title race, come on. Huge in the title race. That's a huge goal for United, but huge in the title race for Arsenal and for City. Yeah, City, you spend your fucking money, all the money you fucking want. You still can't beat a piss boy United team, can you? You know what? United, I'm an Arsenal fan. United deserve the lead. They have been the better team from the go.
Let's go. Brian
Come on.
with an assist from Bruno Fernandes. Honestly, think that this was like United's best chance would be on a counterattack like this, because City had everyone inside that box for that free kick, barring Bernardo Silva and who's that, Rodri? Or is that Kosanovo?
God, yeah, all of them, yeah. You guys are shameless.
Absolutely.
Hey, as I said, for the greater good, it affects Arsenal from our point of view. No matter what happens in our game now, assuming obviously United don't fuck this up, as long as Arsenal do their job later on, for the greater good, of football.
He's on. He's onside. I was reading Rudy's comment, but I was also trying to say, if result stands and Arsenal do what they need to do, that's a 9-point. I don't want to say cushion. Yeah. That's a 9-point gap. I feel like cushion right now in January.
Until it physically happens later on, and obviously assuming that happens in this game, until we have that, I'm going to say cushion, and then they'll change the word later. Yes. What a counter! Yeah, got to give them their due. Fucking got the ball. There's a fucking ran. Did expose yet again for this? It's not the first time this season exposing the weakness of City.
Wait, who are they playing? Oh, Liverpool are playing Burnley. So as it stands right now, United are sitting in 4th place with 35 points ahead of Liverpool, who have yet to play. No. But if Liverpool lose, Liverpool will stay in 5th, behind Manchester United. Bloody. Can you imagine? Like, nobody. All right, let's see. Man City, only club yet to gain points from losing positions in the Premier League this season. That is Man City. Man City have only gained points. Go on. Oh, just wide. Man City have only won or drawn games from winning positions.
Yeah, Riz, that's what I'm saying, Riz, in terms of assuming we do our job later, X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. Ooh,
I would actually love this. If Brentford win, Brentford could jump into. They could either go into 5th and just swap places with however the Liverpool game shakes out. But actually, if Brentford score first, or if Brentford and Burnley both score around the same time, Liverpool would drop to 6th because they're on 30. Because they would be 35 points. I mean, if they're drawing when Brentford score, Brentford would go on 36 points, which would be the same as Liverpool, but Brentford have this period goal difference. All right, United, get another goal and knock City's goal difference down a little bit.
Also, just as we do play United next week, this United side next weekend, we do, but it's at the Emirates, it's not at Old Trafford. So I think a lot of this. You got to remember this is literally a local derby on their turf. New manager, the crowd a bit buzzing because of who the manager is. And, I know it's interim, but still, we've just got to do our job tonight. We've got a big week ahead first. We've got to do our job tonight. No matter what happens in this last 20 odd minutes of this game, and then midweek we've got a game midweek. I think. I believe we have. Anyway, we've got to do the job there. I think we've got midweek, and we've got obviously Man United on the weekend, but game by game, one game at a time. From our point of view. Oh, it's raining. Come on, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Who are you cheering for in the I guess both the London derbies today, right? Because isn't Brentford London?
Yeah, the West London. Yeah,
Yes,
West
you've
London.
got
The West London.
two London derbies happening at the same time. Chelsea Brentford, which I think no matter what, everyone's just cheering for Brentford. But then you have a team from last season that was actually a team that was in a relegation battle last season to a team that is in relegation zone currently in shit versus shitter or shittier, I should say.
El Sacchio, as they call it. Yeah.
West Ham away to Spurs.
Just because I've got my cousin, uncle, my granddad, or my mum's side of the family, or West Ham, I'll back them for the win today, just because I hate Tottenham that much. Plus, as I say, just because they're West Ham fans. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a shit. Basically,
Jared Gillett or however you say his name is rough.
Yeah.
For them.
Who's at home for the West Ham game?
What?
Who's the home team for the West Ham game?
The other team. West Ham are away.
Probably be the dullest 0-0 ever, if anything. The dullest game in the world, probably.
Let's see, West Ham. Oh God, I don't like their lineup. I also don't really even recognize any of it.
If you heard they're forcing out Callum Wilson, the ownership are like, no, we need to make some money. You're out, basically. Like your only recognised proven Prem striker has actually tried this season when he has played, and you're like, no, I don't want you, go away.
All right, you've got for the Chelsea Brentford game, you've got Sanchez in goal, Cucurella, Towson, Chalobah, Reece James is back. As your back four, you've got Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. As your pivots, you've got Neto, Palmer, Garnacho, and then Joao Pedro up top. Brentford, Keller is in goal. Rico Henry, Nathan Collins, Christopher Ajar, and Michael Caicedo as your back four. Fiddly, I don't even know these Brentford midfielders, if I'm being honest. You've got as the pivots, Skade, Jensen, and Damsgaard, and Thiago up top.
I think Brentford nick. I'm sorry, Ruddy, in the chat, but I think Brentford might nick it today, 2-1.
I'd have to go back and look. I think I might have said 3-1. Sorry, 1-3.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, the way in which Thiago has been playing these last few games. Let me pull up this player profile. And the way in which Brentford has been playing. 3-0 against Sunderland. Against a Sunderland team that is not a team that looks like they were recently promoted. 4-2 against Everton. A dull 0-0 for Tottenham. 4-1 against Bournemouth on December 27th. Let's see. Bournemouth played a fairly strong team there. So, I mean, it's not like Brentford are chumps, but I think Chelsea and a lot of the media and fans have just been like doubting them, and doubting them. That's not the right word. Favoring Chelsea to the point in which they're underestimating the quality in which they can play at.
I said this with Brentford. I said it earlier. Oh my hands! I was one of many that was like when obviously Thomas Frank left. Keith Andrews was appointed as his successor, and they were losing quite a few players of their spine. Norgard, Mbeumo, Wesler, and all that. I thought they were being in for a long season, Brentford.
Yeah.
But no, the fact they are where they are.
Where are they?
It's credit to them, and take the hats off, and all the credit just goes.
Yeah, Brentford are sitting in 6th, so they aren't showing about.
No.
Let's see scores around other things. Real Madrid versus Levante is 0-0 at halftime. Inter away to Udinese just kicked off. Women's FA Cup, London City. Oh!
Come on, yes! The signal notification. Come on! And it's Dogu. Yes! The right back for United. Come on! Yes! Thank you, United. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to be shameless. I don't give a shit. Liam, get your ass on here now.
Oh, Rodri's just shaking his head saying, I'm shit. So as I was saying before that, wonderful goal from the right back. London City away to Sunderland in the Women's FA Cup round of 32. Our London City are 1-0 up. Chelsea are up 5-0 after 76 minutes played. Millie Bright with a 12th minute header, Sam Kerr with a brace, Guro Reiten with a penalty, and Alyssa Thompson 4 minutes ago scored. I don't know how true this is, but FootMob has them playing in a 3-5-2. Has Chelsea playing in a 3-5-2, which honestly makes sense considering how stacked their midfield is and how lacking they have in the defender space. Oh, and look, Lauren James appears to not really be statistically playing all that well.
Now we do our job, though. We're going to get too carried away. Be happy in the moment, but do our job later on now. Make it count.
Pep's going to have scratches on his forehead later.
Yeah. Is it too much to ask for one more goal and 5 more corners?
Depends where the corners are come from.
I mean, the fact that the fact that United have only had one in Austin Froze. The fact that United have only had one in 77 minutes just shows everything. Yeah, I would be doubling my money, tripling my bet. I placed it last night. I said
I laughed too hard. I lost my connection.
I said 3+ goals and 11 plus corners, and sitting at 6 corners right now after 78 minutes played. But I got 2 goals in there. Real Madrid need to turn the crap up.
Look at Semenyo. Look at that ugly mug. Sorry. I'm good. I'm calm. Why is Catherine's profile picture Liam?
See, basically, because of the time over there, she's not long woken up, and obviously she's not ready to show herself to the world. And obviously, previous to the profile picture, it was just a case. So she went and looked for a picture, and that's the first one she saw on her PC or laptop.
It
was the first and only face picture that I have. Here comes off Bernardo Silva for Tijani Reinders. Who else is coming off? Holland doesn't know if he's coming off. Yep, there goes Erling Haaland.
He's off.
Doku is off at Nori, who's back from AFCON. I think he came back last week. Holland got hooked off for the academy striker Mukasa. Not to be confused with Mufasa, who moved faster. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Let's see.
Oh well, it's a circle of life. But sorry.
We will be getting a cameo at full time. I've been given a heads up. We're getting a cameo from
Oh dear. Person. Wait.
Casemiro.
Is it Mark? Is it going to be Mark?
Is it Mark Goldbridge?
Apparently.
Ain't that properly yet.
I don't know. You just have to be prepared for all of this.
He looks pissed. Haaland looks pissed.
I mean, I would be too, but I mean, this is what I think. What 7 games now? 7 of the last 8 or 6 of the last 7, where he's just drawn blanks.
I'll tell you what, though, good start. This is a very good start for Man United's manager.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the case in terms of. I said this before. I think it was Ruddy in the chat. We've got to remember, it's a Manchester derby. It's at Old Trafford, and obviously an ex-legend in Michael Carrick, from Man United's point of view, is back. Even though it's brief, it's a brief stint. He's back. The crowd's going to be buzzing on that, and the players have turned. And obviously, he being from what year he's from, would have got a result. Would get a performance out of them today. No matter what.
I would like to request though that Pep stays off the pitch, please.
Do you not know he's allowed on the pitch? He's only Arteta not allowed to be on the pitch.
That'd be a whole different fucking story. So Pep, if you're watching Pep later on, reminder: stay off the fucking pitch, you bald-headed prick.
The thing is, Pep's the worst he started all that BS, and then Klopp came along and took it on a level as well. And because Arteta does it, he's an Arsenal manager. Oh no, we've got to dig him out. It's his fault.
This is juicy. This is tasty. I haven't even eaten today, but I don't need to eat because this is tasty enough.
Feast on the City tears at full time.
I'm going to feast. I'm having a feast tonight. When Arsenal beat Nottingham Forest, not if, when, right? And we go 9 points clear because I'm confident, and there's nothing wrong with being confident, right? There is nothing wrong with being confident, and we go 9 points clear, and the City scum are crying their eyes out. I'll be drinking their tears, and I'll be having it for fucking dessert, starters, mains, the fucking lot.
Oh, just to add into that as well, since New Year's Day when they played Sunderland away, they drew 0-0. They've not won. They've now played 4 games from New Year's Day till now in the league. Not one win to their name. 3 draws and
exactly that. They're crumbling. This is Liam's going to have a very easy show. The crumble of the week. Like they're here. I reckon I'm a lucky charm because you sent me the link and then United went 2-0 up.
Yeah.
It's my Kellogg's wall. I spoke to them.
Yeah.
Even though it is going, it is disappearing. I've got to do the measurements of my wall yet and figure out how big it is. And then I've got to find a new home for everything else.
Really, home and away. If you want to win the league, you've got to win against your Forest, and I think we've got a good enough squad.
I'm confident. I am confident. It's just we've got the one key thing we've got to do, and we learnt it from the Chelsea game. Our midfield needs to fucking pull their finger out.
Yeah,
and so does Timber as well. He needs to pull his finger out of his arse.
Yeah, he had a bad night on Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. The bad
Same
night
with Saka as well. Saka, last 2 games, Saka's not been all that. I don't know if you saw the clip of Gyökeres and Saka. After the goal, with Saka, pushed Saka to one side, went straight up to it. So there might be a little bit of a lover's tiff going on between Gyökeres and Saka in the changing room. There could be some, disagreements and now they're not playing well together. But I don't know.
Maybe, but again, I keep saying as much as he's got to adapt to the league and this and the team, they've got to adapt to him as well, and realise he's an out striker. And Saka's one of them. He has to. He needs to know that Gyökeres is there to take a share of the load off, and basically, so he doesn't get doubled up on. Basically,
no one in the box there.
But whilst we're doing what we're doing in the league in terms of the men's side of things, whilst we're doing what we're doing in the league, if we would have, it's well known. Lauren and Henri never got on. It's well known. It's like, but they're still won things. They still went out. They're professional on the match to match as a team, and won games. It happens. As long as we're winning trophies, I don't give a shit. It's like in any walk of life. You don't turn up to work or move jobs and take a new job up to make friends with the new colleagues there. Like you're there to do a job first and foremost. Any friendships that develop, that just comes along the way. That's it is what it is. Other than that, you're there to do a job.
Run, boy, run! Fucking hell.
Let's not beat around the bush. They're paid a hefty way of life. These footballers. I don't think you need to get along with everyone. You're getting X amount of thousands a week.
Is that Catherine's heart rate going?
No, I don't know. Is it picking up the sound of the stream? Like, can you actually hear that?
What?
You didn't hear any commentary?
Every now and we don't hear it. We're not hearing it, but the circled outside of you.
Oh, I wonder if it's my laptop fan. Even though I have it propped up and everything, the fan is.
All I could hear was. And I thought that's Catherine's heart rate going up a bit. Like
no. Let's see.
You're not.
No, it's not.
Angry Ginge is going to be happy.
Oh,
he's at the game, isn't he, Angry Ginge?
Yeah, if he's complimentary free tickets, will be the king of the jungle.
He won.
Right. So Man United have got Arsenal, Fulham, Spurs, West Ham, Everton, Palace. Their next 6 games. They got us at home, innit?
We're at home to them,
brilliant.
We're at the Emirates, next week. That's what I'm saying. I think as good as they've been today, it will be a tough game next week. Don't get me wrong.
Tell you what, though, it was nice of Man United to give Noel Gallagher the job as manager. Fucking innit? Put some shades on him. He's like it looks like Noel Gallagher.
Go.
You got Chelsea's manager that looks like Will Mackenzie, and you got Man United's manager that looks like Noel Gallagher.
Yeah. A friend of mine from school, she's a Chelsea fan. She obviously she's put that up. Was it Gav that most she wore? She was sent a post that he put up on, I think it was Facebook, of that image. I was like, you'll never want to see that.
All he needs is to walk out with the glasses and a briefcase and a name badge that says, "Hi, my name's Will," and people would generally think it's him.
Going by some of the things he said, he would.
There we go. Go on. Oh, off the post.
Go, Power Rangers.
Oh, Ahmed as well. It was Ahmed.
Yeah.
Oh, Ahmed.
Beat the keeper and everything. He beat Ed. everything right by the finish. For God's sake.
Reindeers. I don't even think I got one single Man United player in my fucking FPL either.
I don't.
I've got Durgu, but I put him on the bench. Yeah.
No.
So I'm like, yeah. So not only has he got a goal points for scoring a goal, as it stands, he's getting a clean sheet bonus. He's on my fucking bench.
I don't have any United players in anything. I have Holland, who got hooked off. Which honestly though, I'm now screw it. I'm gonna transfer him out now. Oh wait, no, they're playing Wolves next. No, I'm not.
170 Gunner says pick up. Yeah, huge opportunity now. 9 points.
Now I feel like I need to transfer out one of my midfielders to get Semenyo in there, because I feel like Semenyo could do some insane damage against Wolves.
Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Go! Woo!
Are you that far behind that you just saw the shot hit the post?
No. I'm way past that bit. Jesus, I'm on 90 minutes already.
I'm at 90, almost 91. Mason Mount is about to
all right. Virgin Media.
Fernandez.
Virgin Media doesn't like me.
Luke Shaw and Bruno are off. Heaven and
I feel like I'm in heaven right now.
Let's get
I'm confident. Ryan, confidence, man. Confidence.
To be fair to be fair to our lot this season, when the opportunity has come, these opportunities do come. We do.
Ooh, go on! Oh, he's going to be offsides. He's going to be offsides. Come on, go! Ha! 3. Mason Mount.
Is it actually 3?
Oh my God! Come on! Yeah.
Oi!
Oh.
Get out!
I don't know.
Another successful hate watch, everyone. Another successful hate watch.
I don't know who had said it on Thursday night's show. It might have Andy.
Sending a voice
Andy saying that. Right. It was Andy. That you think you could get something out of this game. Oh my God! Oh,
City are getting slapped.
They're going to be checking for the 2 offsides. Mason Mount was onside; he was behind the ball, but they gotta check for the offsides. I think on the pass to Cunha. Right, that was Cunha with the potential assist.
Yes, we're still shameless, by the way, Vids. We're still shameless. I don't care.
I think they got to check to see if Cunha's onside. I don't think I'm going to be getting my 5 more corners, folks. I just lost my 50.
I'm embarrassed to say that I've just cheered for that goal. So I've put, so's everyone fucking else.
I honestly think the entirety of the Arsenal fan base was cheering for that goal.
I just sent a voice note here, look. This is to my mate who's a City fan.
You wanna know who's there right now? You wanna know who's at Old Trafford that might have given them that spur of luck? Ella Toon. She was welcomed out at Old Trafford after being recognized for her MBE award. Oh no, they called it offsides.
Boo. Still lost anyway.
But still, 2-0.
I know. I sort of scoreboard at a full time. I saw it.
Why did it take them so fucking long to call that offside? I don't fucking. Ah! Oh, look at Haaland. Fuck. Shit.
What's up on mute, dude?
We've got Austin. Austin's gone.
We can still hear you. You just turned off the colors.
Oh my God! Don't do it. Don't do yourself an injury for the sake of content.
Austin, you never put yourself on
I'm
mute.
good.
You turned off the colors of the microphone.
I'm good. I'm good.
You might go one off, but guess what? We still heard you coughing.
Yeah. I had to mute it because I was literally like dying.
No, you didn't mute it. You just turned off the color of your microphone.
No, that mutes it.
No.
Really?
No.
Can you still hear me?
You didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I still hear you.
What?
Oh, it's set to my camera. That's why. It's set to my webcam, not my fucking microphone.
That explains a lot in the end. Oh,
there.
Oh, the little city.
Can you?
City. Bye.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, we can't hear you.
I mean, I've changed it now. Right.
All right, cool.
Ah.
Oh yeah, as I say, when it gets to full time, I will change the scoreboard, guys. Just bear with me on that one. I wonder what the excuse will be from Hamza this week. Can't be saying it's too cold. It's warmer than it was on New Year's Day. It'll be, we didn't get Mark Gay in quick enough. Why do we take so long getting Mark in?
Let's see. I actually think both of these goals were on. Oh wait, one of them was on a counter attack. So you can't really blame your defenders for that because it was a counter attack. It was three United players against 2 City ones, and then it turned into a 4v3 situation. Still more United players than City players. Was this goal full time? Full time.
Yes.
Was the Patrick Dorgu one? Was that on the counter attack as well? Is this gonna tell me?
I can't remember now. I think it was open play. I think
like an actual buildup of everything.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
The smug bastard is entering the building.
There
he is.
Oh. Hey!
One is giving it all to Barry, weren't he, earlier on?
Oh, dear. What a beautiful sight, isn't it?
Absolute love. But got to get the job done tonight, mate. I didn't realise the third got this loud. I was doing the fucking celebrations.
We all were.
We all were.
I mean,
I just died.
I'm honestly very surprised that they blew the whistle like right at the 5th minute, because that was like a 2-minute long VAR check.
I died, mate. I fell off the fucking chair. I was dying.
You sent voice notes and everything.
Hey! Hey!
Big game tonight, though. We've got to
United.
Got to get the job done tonight. Do not fuck this up. Do not fuck this up tonight.
Was he talking to his table?
Yes, I am. Anything. They have got to go and get the job. They've got to see this through now tonight. 9 massive, right? And whatever win we provide tonight, if we get a win, we're at least 3 goals ahead of them as well. And the next 2 away games are Liverpool and Spurs. And that man's that ain't just going to need a Mark White to go in there and sort that out. Mate, if they win the league now after that shit show, mate, we got problems. We got problems.
Yeah, big problems, yeah.
Get the job done.
So,
get the
Liam,
done, 3 points, get the 9 points, get the 9 point gap. Do that. We get the 9 points tonight. Is ours to lose, as far as I'm concerned. I know it's January still, but it's ours to lose.
Liam, this is the question to entail, though. So, if Arsenal, when Arsenal win tonight, does that entail a nice Cuban cigar?
Well, rumour has it there might be a piss up win tonight.
Hey! Is the bar back in business then?
I'll be indoors tonight. The bar will be. I'll tell you what will be popping out to play tonight. Yeah, right. If Arsenal do win, is the old slushy machine. There might be a few cocktails in there tonight.
Fucking hell! Oi! Shall we just all go round to Leon's for a fucking watch along tonight?
Are you
group
paying
watch
for my
along.
ticket? Are you paying for my ticket? I don't think I'd get there in time.
All right, Catherine, you can join us via Skype or something. While me, Ryan, and Liam are sipping on slushy cocktails, like.
I can't believe how good. How good United were today. Where did that performance
just
come from?
Imagine Man City losing to a team where they've got a manager that looks like Noel Gallagher.
Yeah, mate,
right.
I've really been fucking into on Twitter anyway.
I was saying already, Liam, in terms of Man United, because of the circumstances, the players and the fans will always be up for it. It's at Old Trafford. It's a Manchester derby. They don't want to see City come closer to any Fergie's records, this, that, and the other. Michael Carrick, a United legend, even though it's brief, he's back at the helm. It's always going to be not a party atmosphere, but a more upbeat atmosphere than what it would have been under Almer. And because he gets it, he gets the whole Man United, because he came from the Ferguson era, what it means and what these sort of games mean. So, long as the fans and all that, the fans have turned up and did their bits, what they did, it was always going to be a very close run game in terms of wait, United could get something from this. The fact that they've dominated from start to finish. Haaland got hooked off with not one shot on target, from what I can remember.
I'll tell you.
Lemaine's had nothing to do.
I said this United last week. They haven't got Kevin De Bruyne no more. Kevin De Bruyne is what won them the title against us in both them seasons, mate. Kevin De Bruyne won the titles, mate, because Kevin De Bruyne can put it right on a fucking plate for him. Do you know what I mean? They haven't got more, mate. Yeah. And that defence they put out today, mate, they're going to need more than Mark Gray to come in there, because Donnarumma has stopped that from being 7 or 8 today. Donnarumma was outrageous. Like, how good is that goal? We always knew how good he was anyway, but he has stopped that from being an absolute embarrassment, mate. And if they win the league now from this game, yeah, right?
We'd ask questions of ourselves.
One questions answered if we don't see the job through now. There's no excuse not to see it through, mate.
Yeah.
There's absolute zero excuse. Like,
look, the thing is, if like what you said, if we don't do it now, then we will be the laughing stocks of the league, and there's nothing we can do about that.
Right, it would be rightfully deserved laughing stock. Unlike the last 3 seasons where we finished second.
Yeah.
Like, last season was pretty much done and dusted by December.
Yep,
with the way in which Liverpool were just running away with it. And then 2 seasons ago, it pretty much came down to the City versus Spurs game, where Spurs was like, I could score here and get the winner, but then if I do that, then that would make Arsenal win the league, and we're not going to do that. So we're just going to shoot the ball right at the keeper instead of actually going for the goal, and then just like try and laugh it off, kind of thing. So, and that was I think it was a 2-point season. So like that game did come down to that one game, and we were all like, yeah, Spurs really should have won that game, but they didn't. But Donnarumma made 5 saves and conceded 2 goals, plus 2 offsides goals.
2 offsides first
Haaland had a total of 14 touches, 2 touches in the opposition box, and one of those was a shot that was blocked, and he had another shot that was blocked. So he didn't even have a shot off on target, or he didn't have a shot off target. He had 2 blocked shots. He didn't even make it to the goal line.
I don't remember their goalkeeper making the save. Do you? I remember when he hit that ball when he shouldn't have done it. But he
made 1 save. Le Mans made 1 save, and it was a header from a corner in the 37th minute.
But this is the great Man City team that we're all talking about. They've got this attack and everything. Do you know what I mean? This is the great Man City team. Like, don't get me wrong. I think they'll blitz teams at Man City. To be fair, but away from home, like I'm not sure you can get away with playing both wingers. Like they got totally overrun today. They got totally overrun, mate. Like then they've got to go to Spurs, right? Right, I know we joke around, but they got a bad record at Spurs. They got to go to Liverpool. They got an even worse record at Liverpool. They're next to. Actually, I don't. At the moment, I'm not sure that I see them going to Liverpool and getting absolutely anything.
And they've got to go to the bridge. They've got to go to the bridge
exactly.
as well.
And obviously, Liam Rosino will have them well drilled probably by that point as well. You're talking like. This is the thing that they've got to go to, like some really tough away games still. Like we've got a couple. Like we have got a couple away games, but it's no tougher. They got a much tougher away game and a much tougher fixture list to the end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm watching Phineas and Ferb now.
We'll probably be looking at Aston Villa being our main contenders right at today if they go and win tomorrow. Don't get me wrong, we're not ruling Man City out whatsoever, because if we don't win a couple of games, that can. I just don't see this Man City team putting on 15, 16 games winning streaks. So if you get 9 points clear tonight, right, you're at least looking for them to hope for you to lose at least. I think 4 games. I think they need you. I think they'll need Arsenal to at least lose 4 games, if 4 further games, if not 5. Because I just look at their fixture list, and I think they're not going to get all the results they want, and their defence is not good enough. They weren't defending well with the 2 centre backs that went off injured. So it's not just about them defensively; it's about them as a team. Do you know what I mean? It's about their midfield. Like Rodri, like he's been injured for how long? Nearly 2 years, or a year and a half, 2 years overall. Like he's been coming back and forward, isn't he? I know he got a big injury against us, but he don't look anywhere near the player that he was. He don't look.
He was the best player in the first half.
And
statistically, but Donnarumma made first half. Donnarumma had to make 2 saves. One that was just an absolute belter from outside the box, and then one from a tricky angle. But no, I mean, looking at the City player stats according to Football, Semenyo had a good game. Kosanov had a good game. Rodri had the best game. Donnarumma's score probably would be higher if he didn't concede any goals. But then, and then everyone else is in the orange. You go to the Manchester United side, everyone's in the green, including Cunha, who came on in the 71st minute. The others did not play enough minutes to warrant a rating. But still, Mason Mount came on. He's probably going to be at like a 7.2 because of the goal that he had. But the City played like garbage. Let's see. City had 72% of possession. Their expected goals, their XG was 0.23. United's was 0.39.
Here's the other thing, right, Catherine? What was City's last 3 results in the Premier League?
Draw, I believe.
Yeah, 0-0 against Sunderland, 1-1 against Chelsea, and I think another 0-0.
1-1 against Brighton, 1-1 against Chelsea, 0-0 against Sunderland. Okay. And the Sunderland game is the one in which, Haaland couldn't do anything because he was so cold. It was so cold. Oh. Let's see. He played the full 90. He had the least amount of touches of any player that played 90 minutes with 20. 20 touches to your striker. He had 1 shot and one shot off target, 1 shot on target.
Sorry,
and that was Haaland against Sunderland.
But that's Haaland in a nutshell, isn't it? If you're not putting the ball into his plate or you're playing to his strengths, like a lot of teams, I felt a lot of times this season, teams have come out like no team would come out against Arsenal the way teams come out against Man City. And I think sometimes Haaland's goals that he's got has been literally bread and butter for him. Like, I remember the Bournemouth game at Man City. Like, he's going won like 25, 30 yards. Like, could you imagine Gyökeres going 1-on-1, like 30 yards out? It ain't going to happen because you've got a low block, like sat deep, defending against you. But you've just said there, yeah, right? They've scored 2 goals in 4 games. Yeah? 2 goals. That's an average of 0.5 goals a game over the last 4 games. They've won no games. Where does anyone think that they're then going to go and string 16 wins out of 16?
Well, they did put 10 up against Exeter. They can score goals. There was 115 places on it. If you were to put all of the English clubs on one league table, there's 115 places between City and Exeter.
That's probably the worst. That's probably the worst thing that could happen to them, was actually scoring 10 goals against Exeter. Do you know what I mean?
And Holland didn't have one of them. He didn't even have an assist. He had 7 touches in the first half. Let me back this up here real quick. In the first half, he had 8. Sorry, he had 8 touches in 45 minutes against Exeter, and he did not score a goal.
Yeah, he's that player, isn't he? He's that player. He's good. He's good when everything's going well. But when you get a game like this, and it was the same at Newcastle, I believe, wasn't it? When they lost 2-1. When you got a game, yeah, right, that actually he's not going to do what you want him to do. He becomes non-existent in that team, and they haven't got a plan outside it. They've got no plan outside that, in terms of they can't go out to anyone else. Because firstly, who really wants to go there? Because they had Alvarez, but he ain't going to sit there. He was never going to sit there and be an understudy, was he, to Ireland? So they've made, because of how many he does score, it's made him kind of. It goes against Man City at times, because actually when he goes into these droughts, they've got no one on the bench to bring on. Like today, they got to bring on up front. They got absolutely no one to bring on up front.
They brought on their academy player, but I think they probably would have brought on Marmoush earlier, but he's out at AFCON right now. All right, Liam, we've got the City's last seven games in all competitions. United, they lost 2-0. They beat Newcastle 2-0. They beat Exeter 10-1. They drew to Brighton 1-1, drew to Chelsea 1-1, drew to Sunderland 0-0, drew to beat Forest 2-1. How many goals in those last 7 games? And City had scored 16 goals. City scored 16 goals in 7 games across all competitions. How many goals did Holland have?
1 or 2?
1, and it was the penalty against Brighton.
There you go. So you're talking about a penalty as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't in open play, yeah.
The last time that he did not score a penalty goal was December 20th against West Ham, where he had 2 goals and an assist. And they beat West Ham 3-0.
No, I can't sit there and see them going to Liverpool at the moment and doing absolutely anything. If I'm being frankly honest, I just can't see it. I just can't see it with the midfield they've got. Liverpool's midfield. I just don't think that he's going to get the opportunity to be able to do what he's going to do. And probably by that point, they're going to have Salah back as well, wouldn't they? And but they don't Mark Guay. But let's be honest here, right? Mark Guay is going into a team where he's going to be thrown into the team as well. It's not always a great thing, as we've seen, like with some of our players that have just been thrown in because of injuries. So it's all right, like they've gone and got him. But look, I kind of get it why we haven't gone in for him. Like, we're never going to pay him 300k a week. We was never going to pay him 300k a week, especially for someone who potentially would be kind of in a rotation system with obviously Gabriel and Saliba. I would have thought, but obviously I'm gutted. But I just don't think that he's going to go in there and absolutely change them, because actually. They've been a problem for a year or 2 now, and they had 2 centre backs only like 4 or 5 games ago, and actually they weren't no better 4 or 5 games ago. Do you know what I mean? And he's got to settle in there. He's got to play a totally new system of football. Like, it's not playing for no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but he's playing for Crystal Palace. Do you know what I mean? He's now going into a club where there's absolute high expectations. He's got to go in there straight away, and he's going to be thrown in there straight away. And he's probably going to be playing to get with a centre-back that's not really going to be a centre-back for Man City once Diaz comes back. So I think it's a bit. I don't think it's going to be an easy situation for him over the next few weeks when he gets chucked into that system. And yeah, I'm quite intrigued because I don't think Pep knows what to do either at the moment. Like you can see that he brought 2 defenders on at half time. Am I right in saying that? He brought 2 players on at half time. So
Chertsey and
it's like one defender and a
O'Reilly.
midfielder. He don't know what to do. Do you know what I mean? He didn't make no difference. He didn't make because the problem is when you look at the two fullbacks, Lewis and who's that one? O'Reilly. They're no different. No difference to Skelly, mate. They're going to have mistakes and they're going to cost you points as well. We've seen it. We've had to go through it. Do you know what I mean? I just think, right. If we win tonight, then they're relying on us to probably lose 5 more games before the end of the season. I'll be pretty fucking aggrieved. I've got to be honest, if we lost 5 games before the end of the season with this squad. Like you're looking at our toughest games: a Man City away, Spurs. It's a North London derby. Leeds, I still think I think we should beat Leeds. Leeds and Forest, I think, are games that we should go win tonight and against Leeds, but they could be like banana skins where you potentially like a Sunderland. But I look outside that, Brighton away maybe, but I look outside that and I think, do you know what? Just got to get the job done now.
All right. So, next week, United home. Based off of how United have been playing with new management,
1 game.
Would you see that being a tougher game than what we had the first game of the season?
Yeah, United's always a whole game. United, the first game of the season was a really tough game. So if it's as tough as that, it's a tough game. United, whether it's home or away, would never be. They could be bottom of the league, right? And Arsenal United would be an absolute nightmare of a game for us because it's Arsenal United. It's the rivalry. Do you know what I mean? So next week's game is massive. Should we win? Look, we got the whole Emirates behind us. Why shouldn't we win? Do you know what? I'm more worried about us playing at home at the moment, if I'm being totally honest. We score more goals away from home. We score more goals from it's factual. We score 3 at Chelsea. I know it's Portsmouth, but we score 3 at Bournemouth. Do you know what I mean? Like, we seem to play better.
So the games that I can see being a little bit harder and tougher than, I'm not saying that we would lose or drop points. I'm just saying that it is going to be tougher games than usual compared to some of the other games that we've played. Next weekend against United, Leeds away, the North London Derby, the London Derby the following week after, and then City away.
Yeah.
Palace, depending on how Palace end up performing over the next 8 weeks, 10 weeks, the last game of the season could be a completely moot point by that point. Honestly, and statistically speaking, right now,
do you know
May 2nd could be championship weekend. Thinking about it that way. I haven't crunched the numbers on that, but May 2nd, which is a game against Fulham, we're home to Fulham, could be the end all. Mathematically, we're done with the season. But I'm seeing 4 games out of the remaining. How many games are left? 14. I'm seeing 4 games that I'm not saying we'll struggle against or we'll lose, but that will be tougher.
Did you say Palace would be one of them?
Depending on how Palace play, but
nah.
Yeah.
That's his last game.
Now that Mark Guay, I forgot. Guay's gone.
I think that could work out. Work in our favour. Like you said, it should be done for them. But actually, like Mateta wants out. Glasner's going. No one's going to give. Once they're safe, no one's going to give a shit in that team. What's going on in it? Unless they're in the conference. Actually, might not be a better place to go. Last game of the season to win a league title.
Yeah.
Might not be a better place to go, to be fair. I didn't think of that, but when you look at it now and what's going on there, like if they're safe, their players ain't going to give a shit, are they? Their players they're going to be on the beach at that point. They're going to be on the beach.
I've got a table predictor for the rest of the season from some UK website. Actually seems to make sense. It updates after every game. They do have Palace predicted to finish with 47 points in 15th.
Where when? In terms of like first, second, third.
I don't like reading out the top 5, but I will say they do have United finishing higher than Liverpool.
So
probably
Arsenal,
especially
Man City
6 points.
Good.
They have Arsenal finishing 6 points clear of City.
Nah, I'll tell you what, right? I look at the fixtures, right, and it could be anything. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Is that done after today's game? Or before?
I'll be on the stream, and this updated 20 minutes ago, like 2 minutes after full time. So it'll update and refresh after the 10 o'clock games for me and the 12:30 Arsenal game. So I'll be onto that, but and we'll see how many points clear that is, because I've kind of been keeping track of even like the Opta predicted win percentages of where that'll finish. After 19 played, we were at 80%. I think now we're at an 86, 87% chance of winning.
Especially
and I don't know how often. Oh, yeah, they also update. So, oh my God, they Opta analyst, pretty reliable statistical analysis tool. They have City now marked as a predicted City finishing third, with Villa finishing second.
Because Villa haven't played yet, have they? Yeah.
They do have a West Ham to get relegated at an 89.4%. Burnley at 93.6 and Wolves at 99.3.
Yeah, bottom three's done in my opinion. Like, I just don't see enough in the bottom three. It's only West Ham, in it really. I just don't see enough.
West Ham and Forest, it's going to be hit or miss, but depending. It's going to be a. I mean, I think if West Ham can get something out of Spurs today, then and West Ham are away, so they might turn up because what is it? Tottenham have conceded the most amount of goals home than they have away, which is Spurs. They concede more goals at home than they do away. So honestly, that could play into West Ham's favor.
Good enough.
So, I mean, it could come down to, okay, if West Ham gets something out of the game today, and then Arsenal turn up and win, that could actually be helping them out. But it's still.
Oh my God. Literally. Sky, they know the in the boxing they did for the North London Derby a few weeks ago. They did it for this. They did it for this one. And they got like big Steve and Els the Witch Man City fans.
Yeah.
How dare we lose?
Yeah, so it's just one of those things right now. I'm gonna pop off. I'll see you all later today for the Grand Old Arsenal watch. But have a good one, and you'll actually see my face and not you'll not get a double dose of smugness.
Yeah, I was wondering when I walked in. I thought I couldn't see my camera. I thought I didn't realise it was you.
It was too early when I joined, and kind of still is. So no one needs to see my face right now. And I was just gonna put up the Arsenal stadium, the Emirates Stadium, but I'm like, nah, I've got the perfect. Oh, this was the only picture that I had of a face. I'm like, this will be great.
I'm gonna wait till tonight. As I said, I want that ninja slushy out tonight.
All right, have a good one. I'll see you all in a couple hours.
Cheers.
Yeah, see you soon, Catherine. Take care. But yeah, I maintained it throughout the stream, to be fair. When it was going 1-0, 2-0, even at the end of almost 3, it's like, we've got to win them. We've got, as great as it is, and showing us as well being in terms of celebrating the goals and all that, because it benefits us as long as we do our job as well. But we go 9 points clear. I know Villa haven't played and all that, but long term, Villa aren't going to maintain what they need to maintain to keep up with us. So and this is the thing that does my head in as well. Everyone's been going on about Arsenal playing Man City, so in like the last 4 to 5 games of the season, like in the running, there's like a few games left. It's not. Everyone talks about it like it's coming now. Like no. And with that, you're expecting, like you said, you're expecting the City side to go 10, 11 games winning. This ain't the same City from a couple of years back where they went in the treble and all that.
Just think it's hard league
like
as well.
It or not.
You haven't got players in certain positions. I think it's pretty unrealistic to expect them to put that one together at the moment, especially on the back of defeats.
Yeah.
Well, not 4 defeats, 3 draws and defeat. Oh, my going. I'm going to shoot in a minute.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to wrap up soon as well. But that's the last thing I'm going to say, because there's a United fan, Terry, the football channel, said yesterday after the Mark news came out. But basically, in the last 12 months, Man City have spent 60% of what Arsenal have spent in 6 years. Yet there's no pressure on them. So, if anything, Arsenal, assuming Arsenal work to go on and finish the job, not just for this tonight, but for the season and win the league title, for me, that makes it even better. That they've had to spend that sort of money and they're still not kept up. But anyway, we are going to wrap up. I am going to get myself out of here. I've got to do myself something to eat. I'll be back around 45 minutes before kickoff, so 4:45 I'll be going live for the Arsenal, Forest versus Arsenal. Hopefully Arsenal get the win on the board, 3 points. That's the main thing now. Get the 3 points on the board, 9-point gap, and then kick on and put the pressure on these City bastards. And now I'm going to wait and see the City tears pouring. I wonder what the excuses will be, because it can't be too cold, can it? Not in mid-January.
Just not good enough.
But yeah. Thanks, guys. Everyone. Yeah, thanks everyone that's obviously popped. Obviously, yourself, Austin, Catherine, and everyone else in the chat. We'll see you soon. If you haven't, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join if you want to become a member as well. If you've got your hype stuff this week, use them as well, please. That'd be massively appreciated. But until then, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.